both Congressman Maloney and yourself have claimed support of veterans. His father was in the military.
Mine too.
Yes,
And my
I
mom.
think both your parents. So there's, I don't want to get in the back.
And thank God for all of them.
Right, of course.
His dad and, you
No,
know.
yeah, and I don't want to get back and forth about who, supports veterans more or whatever, because that could take all day, and I just think there's three that I see and that we see, three big problems that have been in the news lately. One of them is the VA disaster.
Yes.
I don't know, that's up, I mean, you know more about that than I do.
I
but
worked in the VA.
Okay, so do you,
took care of that.
let me ask you something, do you think that the government would be better off, can the government, it's healthcare, it's government-run healthcare, is this a shock that it's not working to you?
No, not at all. And when I worked in the VA, I could see, we have the most wonderful, loyal, patriotic veterans who have given their all for this country. We owe them whatever compensation and honor we can give them. The VA system has some dedicated folks working there. We know that, we see the folks at Castle Point and Montrose, and I've talked with good people there. The system, however, is terrible.
Yeah.
It is inefficient. It is costly. It is not responsive to our veterans' needs. It needs complete reform. And in the meantime, our veterans need to have health insurance for life that they can take to any doctor or any hospital anywhere in the country, no questions asked. No more bureaucratic nightmare for them that delays their
The waiting
care
times
forever.
are just ridiculous.
It's crazy, it's ridiculous, it makes no sense at all. Typical Washington
So why does this
approach.
happen though? Like, I've never understood
Yeah.
why, and I realize you or Congressman Maloney, you're one person. You can't
Yeah.
change everything. But why? First of all, why aren't our servicemen and women paid more?
Right.
They should get double or triple what they get.
Right.
And
Well,
I
he
mean,
voted to cut $6 billion from veterans benefits, okay? And that's not the place to cut the federal budget, just not. There is so much need.
But shouldn't I mean, I just think the first responsibility of the government is to protect its
National
people.
defense, exactly.
So it's a moral thing to pay these people, but it's also it's what the government should do.
I agree.
So if I would think that, I don't know why more members of Congress don't, the first bill they put in should be to double or triple the pay. And if someone says to me, oh, well, that might, we don't have the budget for it, there's a lot of places in that budget you can cut.
Take it, they wasted $2 billion, again, wasted $2 billion at least of taxpayer, that's just the tip of the iceberg, of taxpayer money on the failed website for the Affordable Care Act.
Yeah.
$2 billion right there. Put that into our military compensation and our veterans.
Is that something that you'd be doing if you
Tell
go
you
to
right
Congress?
there, and there's billions and billions more that are wasted across the country.
Well, how come
On
then?
projects that don't make sense, on
Right.
crony projects, on pay-to-play type stuff.
Right.
And Mr. Maloney has supported that kind of crony stuff.